Hello, people. I thought of a weird idea for my channel. Maybe I should have you follow me along as James learns things in his classes. I have to do discussion questions in school, and I was thinking, well, I have to cite sources and whatnot. So I just thought I'd put this out there. How about I discuss my things online with you? And maybe you can learn a little bit of what we're going through as I learn it. I know I'll just post what I put up because of ethical issues with everybody else, because they also report discussion questions. But I'll post kind of what I'm going through and what the questions are and what I'm learning. So here's an interesting thing. I'm in business ethics right now. I know, kind of sounds oxymoronic, but the question of the day is, and I quote simply, question one, which is, what do you consider to be a source of ethics? Okay, everybody, what would you consider to be a source of ethics? What environmental factors contribute to ethical behavior? And how are business ethics developed? And explain this answer. Well, here's basically what my response was from my background, because I have to say something is, I consider my source of ethics to be my life experiences and my values of right and wrong. These values were taught to me in and by parents and even grandparents, not to mention sports. We also had a family code. We dealt with our problems in house first. Loyalty was important, yet we also had an honor code. We were to be honest and help out teammates to stay honest. So a value system, so basically it was a value system that weighed things. Often you are faced with choices that are difficult. What do you value more? This is where I got my ethics from. Values that I was taught and different values have higher priority in the decisions that I make. I know the situation you are in can also affect your ethics. I have known many friends that have done things that normally would not do these things, except they got desperate. Business ethics are developed based on values of the company. Every company I have worked at had value statements. These statements help show employees the values the company holds dear. Due to many recent corporate scandals, Enron, etc., companies have looked into developing ethic codes with legal help. Doing my research, I found a suggestion that companies use for creating these ethic codes. One approach is to consider to form an ethics task force or a committee that includes key representatives. Not only does such a process help to ensure a thorough document, it also helps make the code meaningful for employees. I found this in a management quarterly magazine. The authors were George Bordereau and Tom Sterner back in 2005. This is basically shows the guidelines, and all ethics codes are flexible, and they need to adapt because situations and ethics change with time. I hope you understand this. This is a weird, crazy video. I hope it didn't bore you too much to death, but that's basically it. My little input to the discussion. Now, it seems very raw. I rushed to do it, and I probably could have done a better job. But from what I can see, it appears that ethics are basically value-based decisions people make. Because often you do not have to choose between an absolute right and an absolute wrong. Many times what you do is not illegal. You have to evaluate your decisions, and you have to decide sometimes between, like, I'll give you an example. Say you have a good friend, he cheated on a test. which is more valuable to you? Your honor and upholding his honor and trying to make him honest, or your friendship, loyalty? See, it's a value based decision. Which value do you hold in a higher regard? And that's ethics in a nutshell. Thank you, and I hope I didn't bore you to death. And if you don't like it, well, oh well. I'm sure you won't like it. Because, after all, many people will tell you there's no such thing as ethics in business. Goodbye, and have a great, great day.